Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good Thursday. Um, I guess I'll just introduce myself once again. I am Yuvan. I am a medical student here at the University of Ottawa. Um, I I like to have fun with friends, play video games, snowboard. Um, so I'm just here volunteering with this organization, Connections, and we're trying to provide services for youth. Sorry, I'm not speaking very well, but yeah. So today, what I want to do is I want to uh, show you guys how to make a really healthy smoothie. I know we've been doing like a lot of exercises for the past couple weeks, but I'm sure you guys know that like exercising is healthy, but it's important to eat healthy as well. And there's a lot of choices we can make in our daily lives that are bad choices, but we can also change them and make good choices as well. So, for example, like what I like to eat a lot is cereal. Um, this is like the one I prefer. It's Chex. You can get it at the grocery store, but honestly, like this is not that healthy for you. A lot of these cereals are filled with sugar. Yeah, good morning, Nat. So yeah, a lot of these cereals are filled with sugar, and you don't really want to be eating this every single day because it isn't the healthiest thing. So what makes a good healthy meal? Well, the Canada Food Guide recommends that you should have as many fruit groups as possible in your meal. So that's got to be fruits, veggies, dairy, protein, and carbs as well, like grain products. So I'm going to show you how to make a smoothie that I think is super healthy, and let's get started. So for this, you're going to need a blender. Um, I have like one of these little magic bullet ones. Anything works really. And what we're going to do is I will just, sorry, I just got to adjust this a little bit. There we go. I'll just bend down a little bit. So yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our bowl. I hope I'll maybe give you guys a minute to get sorted if you're doing this live with me. Um, take your blender cup. It's got a lid associated with it as well. We're also gonna be needing milk. I have some frozen berries here, and we have some. Sorry about that. We have some oatmeal. I prefer apple cinnamon. And peanut butter. Okay, so we have a question. I've heard those work really well. The magic bullet. Do you find it blends well? Honestly, yeah. Like I've been using this for like a couple months now, and I haven't had a single issue with it. And the best part about it is it's super convenient. So you can blend something up in this magic bullet, and it's ready to go right there. You don't have to pour it into a glass. You can just unscrew the lid and drink it right out of this. And I can take it with me to go wherever I need to, whether that be upstairs to my room or maybe you can bring it to work with you if you're bringing it on the go. So I really like it. Yeah. Well, anyways, let's get started. So you're just gonna take your milk, and I would say pour about halfway into this cup. You can also measure out like about 1 cup of milk. That would be approximately right. And then after that, we're gonna take our frozen berries and we're gonna put in about like, I would say just a handful of berries into our smoothie here. It looks like it would be easy to use for kids as well. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you how easy it is. Anyone can do it. That's 100% right. Yeah. So about a handful of berries, and actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a banana as well. So I'm just gonna break this banana in half and use half a banana. You can drop it right in. It's kind of fun. Just throwing it all in one little cup and blending it up. But yeah, so you can already see we have our fruits. We have I have an assortment of berries here. We've got raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, blueberries. That's a lot of variety of fruit that we just dumped in our morning smoothie and a banana. And I know berries are filled with antioxidants, which are like really good things for your body. They help your body stay healthy. Bananas are really important for you as well. They're full of potassium. So that's great. Next, we have a packet of instant oatmeal. I have apple cinnamon. So what this does is it gives your body some carbs, which helps you stay energized. So this is perfect to have in the morning, right when you start your day, because it's going to give you a bunch of energy. It's going to, you're not going to feel hungry till lunch. And oatmeal actually adds a great flavor to this as well. I know, like when I first tried it, I thought it was like amazing. It blew my mind. So yeah, the carbs are pretty important, and it's not like simple sugars. It's more complex sugars, which are extended release and are a lot better for you. Okay, sweet. So next up, I'm gonna add some peanut butter. I'm gonna quickly grab a fork. All right, so we're gonna put in about like just like 1 spoon full of peanut butter. So peanut butter is really good for you. It's got a bunch of really good fats in it. So it's one of the healthier fats you can eat. Um, you have to be careful with peanut butter though, because it tastes really, really good, and it is really um, high in calories. So you got to eat it in moderation. So only 1 spoon. You can't add 2 or 3 or 4. um, but yeah, so we got our peanut butter in there, and that's honestly about it. Yeah, Nat commented, love peanut butter, but I've also used different seed mixes as well, or even chia and flaxseed works well. 100%. Like this isn't like a very strict recipe. This is just what works for me. You could substitute peanut butter with any kind of nut butter, almond butter. I'm sure there's a lot of, like you mentioned, chia and flaxseed work really well, and those are very very healthy options. So yeah, so we got our peanut butter. Now I'm gonna add one thing. This you guys can decide if you want to add this or not. So because I like to work out, I do put in a scoop of protein powder in my smoothies, and this one is chocolate. But this is completely optional. You do not need this. It's going to taste great without it as well. But I am going to add 1 scoop just to keep my body give my body the protein it needs. Yeah. So honestly, that's it. We've made a smoothie in about, I don't know, 5 minutes while I was talking to you, and we've got milk, which is obviously really good for you. It's got calcium for your bones, vitamin D. We've got four different types of berries in here. We've got half a banana, so we got our fruits in there. Um, we've got peanut butter, which is good healthy fats. Yeah. Definitely do not drink. Definitely do not have protein powder if you are not an adult. That is only for adults, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a very important point. So yeah, but we've got our oatmeal as well for some complex carbs. So this is a um, really healthy breakfast. And honestly, it takes the same amount of time as pouring like one of these. So I think the whole point of this would be that like although stuff that tastes really good, like for example, sugary cereals is awesome, and you can have that every once in a while. Yeah, it's such a perfect meal. Smoothies are really the way to go, and so much fun to make. Exactly, yeah. I had a blast making this smoothie. I feel like a chef, and it's one of the healthiest things you can have. And like I was saying, there's so many options we could have. There, like obviously pancakes are some of my favorite breakfast, but we can't have that every single day. You can't have cereal every single day because it's just not that healthy for you, and you want to treat your body nice. It's the only one you have. So believe it or not, this tastes just as good as pancakes to me, and same as any cereal. So let's just go ahead and blend it up. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to use this. I just screwed the lid on, and I'm actually going to bring my blender here so you guys can see it. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I had this set up elsewhere, but the camera frame wasn't working. But yeah, so for the magic bullet, it says it right on here. All you need to do is take this, and this is going to be loud, sorry about that, but you just put it on, and we're going to press it down this close. Okay, so let that run for about 45 seconds to a minute, and we have our smoothie. And let me just present this to you guys. So I'll show you how great this is. I just unscrew the top, and I can drink it right out of here. Oh wow, that is really good. Yeah. Or like if you want, you can pour it in a glass. I've made about 2 glasses of this, so or maybe a glass in a bit. Um, yeah, it is truly like it is a great breakfast. But the whole point of this is like you don't have to necessarily drink smoothies, but it's important to just consider what you're eating on a day-to-day basis. Like, for example, right here I have a giant bag of chips. This is old-fashioned barbecue. And let me tell you, these chips are really, really good. But when I come home, um, I don't necessarily want to be eating those chips every single day. It's good as a snack, maybe when friends are over, but you really want to try to identify the junk in your life, especially in your diet, and just replace it with a little bit healthier alternatives, and your body will thank you for that. Um, so, some options instead of like coming home and eating those chips, I could perhaps take these frozen berries and put them in some yogurt and have a little snack that way. And that's amazing. I have that sometimes. Um, you could maybe have a fruit, cut it up, a banana, cut it up, eat it with some peanut butter. That's a great snack as well. Um, so but rather than eating stuff that's in a bag or in a can or that's processed, it's better to eat fruits, veggies. Yeah. So Nat says it's so much fun to make smoothies. Yeah, smoothies are a blast. Like putting everything in a cup and just hitting it on the blender is like one of the most satisfying parts of my day. Um, so I definitely agree with that. Smoothies are really fun. So other things you can have for breakfast besides smoothies, I would say perhaps, like I mentioned, yogurt with some berries in it and maybe some granola on top is a really good breakfast. I know that's I had that for many months straight, and it's really healthy for you, and it's easy to make and it tastes amazing. So there's a lot of different options out there. Smoothie is just one of them. Mhm. Right on. Do you guys have any questions or comments? Right. So luckily, because it takes not a long time to make a smoothie, we finished a little bit early today. So yeah, I guess that just goes to show how easy it is to make these things. So I hope you guys learned a bit about your diet and how it's important to eat healthy food. And I hope you guys have a chance to make a smoothie for breakfast or as a snack or after your workout. Um, and yeah, I hope you guys learned something today. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, what about veggie smoothies? Those are yummy as well. Oh my god, that's such a good suggestion. So, yeah, you can throw a bunch of veggies in, spinach, uh, perhaps some. What do you put in veggie smoothies? Spinach. I'm sure you can put some fruits in that as well, like strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, some milk, and yeah, you just blend it all up. The great thing about smoothie is it's like really whatever you have lying around, fruits and veggies, you can just throw them in there, and I'm sure it's gonna come out tasting good. I always use tomato juice as my base for the kiddies, and then add fun stuff like cucumber, carrots, etc. Oh my goodness, yeah, tomato juice is amazing. It tastes so good and it's so healthy for you. And then cucumber, carrots, spinach is a nice choice as well. Yeah, that sounds so tasty. To be honest, I might have to try that out myself. I know that on the veggie department, I could use some work myself. um, so yeah. Um, Otherwise, you can definitely. One thing I would try to stay away from in your smoothies. Yeah, anything in the fridge will work. Almost anything. Yeah, that's what I was just about to say something like that. Maybe like don't put ice cream in your smoothie, although it might. Tastes good. It might make it into like a milkshake. Might be a treat every once in a while, but you want to keep these as healthy as you can, and they taste so good that you don't even need anything like that in these. So yeah. Well, otherwise, um, yeah. Well, maybe we could talk a little bit about some of the ingredients. So these berries, I mentioned that they are high in antioxidants. So, and antioxidants are these, I guess you could call them chemicals that are really, really good for your body. They actually help fight cancer. So, having a lot of berries and just fruits and veggies in general is really, really important for your body. It helps you stay healthy, prevents you from getting sick, and it just helps you feel good as well. Yeah, I know that when I have a smoothie in the morning that's, jam packed with all these great things, I feel so much better the rest of the day versus than if I had like a bowl of cereal or something. So I think it's super important to just recognize what you're eating and how you can change things up a little bit to be healthier. And, you will feel a lot better and your body will thank you. And it's just a good habit to get into, especially early on. I know my parents, they did a good job. My parents are both doctors, so we always ate really, really healthy. And when I was growing up, I didn't even like to touch junk food for a lot of my like time growing up because it just felt like not good for my body. So I prefer to eat more healthy things. Obviously, when you go out, birthday party or something, or on a Friday night, you order pizza, and that's a good bonding experience, and it tastes amazing. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I think it's really important to try to stay healthy. Well, anyways, I think I am rambling on here, and I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys learned something, but I'll come back. I'll see you guys next week, I guess. Yeah, thank you guys for watching.